Okay, let me give you guys another example. So in this video, we're going to try and integrate this thing multiplying with this thing. So we're going to try and integrate this. So in the past, I've given you something like this. I've given you something like this thing multiplying with this thing. So when you let this to be u, and then later it will be blah blah blah, and then this then becomes, this is your u prime. In the past, if you let this to be u, then as you integrate it becomes simpler. It will become one notch down. So this one here is 3. Now it's one notch down. It's now x squared. And then we would repeat the process here. And then the next process, this thing here will become slightly easier to integrate. Now let's try and look at this here. Now we're going to try and integrate this. We are going to try and integrate this. Now we can't use the same technique here, because if we let this to be u, later on, by the time we get to here, it doesn't become any simpler. It would be u prime will be the same. Would be this would be the same as this. So if you look at that, if you look up here, each time we do it, this thing becomes simpler to integrate. It becomes and then you would repeat the same process here, and then the next process, it becomes easier to integrate. It will just become x to the power of 1. But then when you look at this, it doesn't become any simpler. So if you let this to be u, by the time it gets to u prime, it doesn't become any simpler. It stays the same. But that's a cunning trick that we can use. So now I'm going to try and demonstrate this. So let's try and integrate this now. So let this be u. So let this be u here. Well, oh yeah, and then let this be v prime. So let v prime be cos of x. Now if u equals this thing, then u prime equals this. Now if v prime equals this, then the normal v would be this. So now just follow this formula now. So following this formula, it would be u times v. So it would be u times v. So that would be ex sine x, and then you've got a minus here, minus the integral of u prime here, which is this. It doesn't become any simpler. It stays the same, but there's something cunning that we can do. And then here you got your v. So this is your v here. Sine of x dx. Okay, so this thing here equals this thing here. So we are currently here. Okay, so we are currently here. Now repeat the same process on this bit here. The thing is, if you do it twice, you see what I mean later. So now we still need to evaluate this. So let's repeat the process on this one only, and then later we can put it back into here. So looking at this only, so let's try and integrate that. So same process. Remember, we are just looking at this box only. Okay, so we are just looking at this only. So hang on. So looking at that box only, repeat the same process. So u equals this, and then let v prime equals this thing here. Well, if u equals this, then u prime equals this. If v prime equals this, then the normal v would be this. Okay, so follow the same process again. So looking at this, u times v. So u times v would be negative e x, and then cos of x, and then you've got your minus the integral of u prime. So u prime is here, ex, and then normal v here would be minus cos. Hang on, let's put it in front. So it's going to be minus cos of x here. So this minus here is here. Okay, and then we've got our dx here. So this thing here is this thing here. So that will then take us to here. Okay. So now take this out. So that will then become this. So don't forget, earlier we were at this stage here. Earlier we were at this stage here, and then I asked you to just to repeat the process on this. Well, repeating the process on this, so this box here is exactly the same as this. So repeating the process on this gave us this. So now we can put this back into here. Okay, so let me just rephrase this. So earlier we were here, and then we had to repeat the process on this block here. Well, this block here is this block here. When you process this block, it will then give you this. So now let's put this into here. Okay, so overall this whole thing here will become this. It will become, hang on, let me just move it. It will become, bear with me. It will become this. Okay, so now tidy this up. So earlier we were here. Okay, so this is what we were trying to find out right from the start. So that's this bit here, and then this bit here is this bit here, and then you've got your minus, and then earlier we worked this out to be this. Okay, so we are currently here, and now just tidy this thing up. So you take the negative out, so it becomes a positive, and then this minus here with this plus, it will then give you this, and then if you look at this here, currently you've got this block equals this block plus this block, take away this block. Now if you look at this, this is exactly the same as this. So currently you've got 4 blocks here. You are currently here, so in your mind add this block to equally to both sides. So you are currently here at the moment. In your mind add this block equally to both sides. That will then give you this. So now you've got 2 of the exact same block here. You've got 2 of exactly the same block here. So hang on. So you are currently here at the moment. When you are here, in your mind add this block to both sides. Because these two are exactly the same, then it's going to be 2 of the exact same block here. So that then gives you this. And then when you're here, your ultimate aim is to find this thing here. Your ultimate aim is to find this thing here. So in your mind, divide both sides by 2. So that will then give you this. So now you've got a statement where it's saying if you want to find the integral of this, then it is this thing here plus a constant. Okay, so this here is your final answer.